Every generation leaves something behind. A building, a photograph, a name carved into stone. But sometimes, a person leaves behind something far more difficult to see. A standard. In Pune, there was a Jesuit priest who believed that standards mattered. His name was Father Alphons Ernst Oesch. This is the story of a European Jesuit who came to India and left an extraordinary mark on the young people he encountered. Alphons Ernst Oesch was born in 1911 in Central Europe. He grew up within the world of Catholic education and entered Jesuit formation as a young man. In 1934, he took his first vows. His education continued through philosophy and theology. Then came India. In 1937, the young Jesuit arrived in a country thousands of kilometers from the world he had known, and, among other places, to the Himalayan region. For a man from the mountains of Central Europe, the Himalayan landscape offered a strangely familiar beauty. But his destination was not the mountains. It was Pune.
Pay attention to this correction.
In 1963, a new era began. Father Alphons Oesch assumed leadership, bringing a legacy of quiet authority.
As principal of Loyola High School 1963 to 1966. St. Vincent's High School was already part of Pune's educational history when Oesch became associated with it. Here the young Jesuit found the setting in which his particular gifts would become unmistakable. Then there was the field. Here the teacher became a coach. Oesch's presence on the athletics ground became part of the memory of generations of Vincentians. The image that survives in those memories is striking. A tall Jesuit in white, a stopwatch in his hand.
Get back into position!
And boys running. But he was not interested merely in making boys stronger. He was interested in making them better. Better technique, better timing, better coordination, better discipline. Again, and again, and again. Across the field events and track disciplines, young athletes learned that talent was only the beginning.
Stop!
Javelin, high jump, long jump, pole vault, hurdles, sprinting. Each demanded something different. Precision, courage, balance, timing. For decades, the work continued. Generation after generation of Vincentians returned to the field, and eventually, the numbers themselves became extraordinary. 60 consecutive Pune Schools Athletics Association championships, 60 years of dominance. A national record entered in the Limca Book of Records. Behind the record, however, were generations of boys and the teachers who taught them to dare, to do, and to win.
Every morning, the historic gates open. A new generation begins its journey.
The faces changed. The years changed.
Their lives are my true legacy.
And long after the lessons ended, the memories remained. The stopwatch eventually stops. The field eventually becomes quiet. The generations change. Father Alphons Ernst Oesch, SJ2, the man with the stopwatch.